Today, the 17-year-old accused of shooting 5 people outside a bar in downtown Denver in September of 2023 is set to be sentenced. Police arrested Kiana Rosenberg. They say she tried to get into Whiskey Row. When security had a problem with her ID, she pulled out a gun and shot 5 people. All of those people survived, and Rosenberg has pleaded guilty to 1 count of an adult felony charge of attempted murder. The max time she could get in 7 years is 7 years in a juvenile facility, and the sentencing is set for 1:30 this afternoon in Denver.
President Trump has signed a flurry of executive orders since he took office Monday afternoon. We'll start to see action from one of them starting today. 9 News reporter Lawrence Cafidi is live in the newsroom to break down that executive order regarding diversity, equity, and inclusion. Lauren, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, starting today, President Trump is placing all federal DEI employees on paid leave. Those employees are to be placed on paid leave starting at 5 o'clock tonight. That's according to a memo from the Trump administration. Signing executive orders ending DEI programs in the federal government was one of the first things President Trump did once he was sworn in Monday. Now, department heads are coming up with plans to fire those workers. That will be done by the end of the month. Agencies are asked to take down all materials promoting DEI programs. Employees are also asked to come forward if they know of any secret or undercover DEI programs still happening.
Our country is going to be based on merit.
The Biden administration required federal agencies to develop these DEI hiring and promotion plans. They were also required to check in on progress. Live in the newsroom, Lawrence Cafidi, 9 News.
All right, Lauren, thank you for the update. New this morning, an unprecedented apology from Rupert Murdoch's tabloids in the UK. This is part of a settlement of an invasion of privacy lawsuit filed by Prince Harry. The company News Group offered a, quote, full and unequivocal apology to the Duke of Sussex for years of unlawful intrusion. It also acknowledged intruding on the life of his mother, Princess Diana. The company will also pay an undisclosed amount of money.
A consulting firm out of Wisconsin will look into forensic services at CBI. This is part of the ongoing investigation into a former DNA analyst. The agency announced this week that they hired Forward Resolutions LLC to put together a report. There are accusations that former DNA scientist Missy Woods manipulated data in over 1,000 cases over the course of her decades-long career. She retired in 2023, but is still under criminal investigation. The consulting firm is tasked with providing feedback on how CBI provides scientific results. They're expected to put out a report within a few months that will cost $770,000. CBI says the firm offered the quickest turnaround and was one of the lowest price tags out of the 5 bids.
RTD's most popular transit option is not a train or a bus. It's calling an Uber, but the agency says its program offering subsidized rideshare services for disabled riders has become too popular for its own good now. Federal guidelines require RTD to have accessible shuttles for disabled riders across the entire service area. RTD also has a premium version of that program. The Access on Demand program allows riders to take up to 60 Ubers, Lyfts, or taxis a month, and RTD will cover up to $25 per ride. This week, RTD executives told Denver City Council that the costs of that program have become unsustainable, going from $85,000 a month to $1.2 million per month over the past few years. RTD has come up with a list of potential cost-cutting measures, from charging access on demand using a base fare, restricting the service area, and decreasing the number of available trips each month.
An update on a case our Steve on Your Side team has been following for months, involving concert tickets and unhappy customers. Talia Yadigar owned Ticket Secrets, a ticket broker company that operated for 10 years in the Denver area. Her business model fell apart over the summer, leaving hundreds of customers out hundreds of thousands of dollars. And yesterday in El Paso County Court, Yadigar accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to a misdemeanor count of theft. She will serve a 12-month unsupervised deferred sentence and complete 50 hours of community service. The court still has to determine exactly how much she must pay back in restitution to the 3 El Paso County victims. She's also working with bankruptcy court to refund many of her other customers.
And one thing to know about your weather on this Wednesday morning, we're in store for some increasing clouds as we head into the afternoon. Blustery conditions once again, with those winds out across the plains gusting up to 40 miles per hour. Temperatures here in the metro area staying below freezing, most likely topping out right around 31 degrees. And we're looking at temperatures across the plains in the upper 20s and low 30s. Pueblo getting above freezing at 35 degrees.
Thank you so much for those heading out the door right now, taking a look at our maps, I-225, starting from Parker Road, heading into Yosemite and DTC Boulevard. You shouldn't see any issues. Right now, it's a 10-minute drive along the I-225 corridor. And the northbound I-25, for those all the way down in Castle Rock, heading northbound to I-225, a nice 16-minute drive and still crash-free.